Some threats don't come kicking down the door. They enter with a smile, a calm voice, and a clean video background. This is a story about digital deception, trust turned into a weapon, and how one woman used a simple video call to bring down an entire corporation. In this episode, we'll take you through the silent steps of one of the most chilling cyber infiltrations in recent history, and the terrifying truth that it could happen to anyone. Before we begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss the hidden truths, digital mysteries, and real-world cautionary tales we uncover here at this channel. The call that seemed normal. The setup was flawless. A CEO, already juggling a packed schedule, accepted what appeared to be a harmless business video call. The meeting invite came through official-looking channels, the company name was reputable, and the woman on the other end had done her homework. She introduced herself confidently, spoke the industry lingo fluently, and immediately built rapport with the CEO. Her virtual background displayed the branding of a fake but highly believable firm, and her polished mannerisms gave no reason to doubt her credibility. From the moment the call began, the atmosphere was one of trust and ease, exactly what she needed to pull off her plan. What the CEO couldn't see was the digital chessboard unfolding in the background. This wasn't just a one-off scam, it was a social engineering masterpiece crafted over weeks. The hacker had reviewed his recent talks, studied his professional interests, and tailored her persona to fit the role of someone he would naturally do business with. She didn't force anything. She simply aligned herself with his expectations. There were no threats, no rush, no red flags. The call was calm, friendly, and professional, just like hundreds of other calls he'd taken before. But behind the smile was a predator waiting to strike. The Trojan presentation. As the meeting progressed, the attacker offered to walk the CEO through a short presentation outlining a potential collaboration. She emailed the file mid-call, even apologizing for the last-minute send. The CEO downloaded it without hesitation. It looked like any other PowerPoint deck, well-designed, full of buzzwords, and tailored to his company's business goals. What he didn't know was that embedded deep within that seemingly harmless file was a remote access Trojan, RET, a piece of malware capable of granting full access to his system the moment it was opened. Stealthy system takeover. Within seconds, the hacker had full administrative control of the CEO's laptop. She could now browse every file, scan through his cloud drives, access his email and messaging apps, and even activate the webcam and microphone to monitor the room. But instead of rushing, she remained quiet and careful. The goal wasn't chaos, it was long-term access. She moved slowly, copying valuable files, checking browser histories, and reading confidential documents, all while the CEO unknowingly kept her distracted with small talk and slide transitions. She was now inside the digital vault, but her presence was like a ghost. No alerts popped up. No signs of abnormal behavior were visible. The attacker had programmed the malware to mask activity, disable logs, and mimic legitimate system functions. A web of fake identities. This attack didn't happen overnight. The hacker had spent weeks crafting a digital persona that would hold up under scrutiny. She created a LinkedIn profile filled with fake job history, real university names, and a growing network of mutual connections. Her fake company had a functional website, a list of fabricated clients, and even downloadable white papers to add credibility. She sent follow-up emails from domain-verified accounts, used industry-standard jargon, and even responded at business-appropriate hours to appear authentic. Exploring the digital maze. Now inside the system, the attacker began mapping everything, like a digital reconnaissance mission. She wasn't content with just the files on the CEO's laptop. She started scanning for connected devices, sync drives, remote desktop access points, and company VPN tunnels. Her malware began crawling through shared folders and cached credentials. She noted naming conventions, folder hierarchies, and file access patterns to understand which data was most critical. The CEO's laptop was just the gateway. The real treasure lay in the company's wider network. She found internal tools, employee directories, sales databases, and even unreleased product prototypes. She marked everything of value and began creating a roadmap for deeper infiltration. Every document she opened painted a fuller picture of the company's structure, leadership dynamics, and operational secrets. It wasn't just spying, it was corporate warfare. She now had enough internal knowledge to pose as other employees, send emails from real addresses, and plant herself deeper into the company's infrastructure. The digital maze was vast, but she was navigating it with ease and from within, harvesting every keystroke. The malware didn't just record files, it recorded everything the CEO typed. With a keylogger running silently, every keystroke was logged. Passwords, URLs, emails, instant messages, and even internal Slack conversations. She watched him access internal platforms, observed login patterns, and collected two-factor authentication tokens as they were entered. The attacker now had access not only to what was already on his laptop, but also to what he was currently doing in real time. Weaponize screen sharing. During the video call, the attacker cleverly used the screen sharing function, not to show her screen, but to guide his. She politely asked the CEO to click on certain files, open folders, or demonstrate how their internal portal worked. Each request felt natural in the context of the conversation. But what she was really doing was manipulating him into executing hidden commands. Unknown to him, several of these clicks triggered scripts and automated access escalations. Invisible to security systems. One of the scariest parts of the entire hack was its ability to go completely undetected. The malware was custom-coded to evade antivirus software, avoid triggering firewalls, and self-delete logs that would typically expose unauthorized access. The company's cybersecurity tools were designed to catch brute force attacks, spam emails, or known malicious IPs. But this attack came from a trusted source, during a legitimate video call, through behavior that mimicked normal user activity. The corporate fallout. When the breach was finally uncovered, the reaction was swift and severe. Emergency meetings were called. Servers were taken offline. Shareholders demanded answers. And within hours, the company's reputation began to crumble. News of the breach spread, and competitors wasted no time exploiting the moment. The CEO, once seen as a tech-forward leader, now faced harsh scrutiny for letting his guard down so easily. Internally, employees panicked. Departments shut down temporarily. Contracts were canceled. Millions were lost. The psychology of the hack. What makes this hack so terrifying isn't just the technical skill, it's the psychology behind it. No complex brute force, no phishing emails, no threats. Just a soft voice, a calm tone, and the illusion of professionalism. In an era where we equate video calls with safety, this hack flipped the script. It weaponized human trust. The attacker didn't break in, she was invited in. And once inside, she didn't act suspiciously. She acted like a colleague, a partner, a friend. And that's how a single video call became the gateway to one of the most subtle and terrifying hacks in recent memory. A reminder that in our hyper-connected world, trust is powerful and sometimes dangerously misplaced. When you become aware of how easily digital illusions can be crafted, you begin to see the online world with new eyes and protect your space with greater wisdom. If this opened your eyes, give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments. What would you have done differently if you were that CEO? Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss the hidden stories shaping our digital reality. We'll see you in the next one. Stay smart, stay safe, and stay curious.